Tonight's Xfinity TV High School football game of the week. The post-game show being brought to you by the Pittsburgh Sports Report, Pittsburgh's premier sports publication. Visit them on the web at pittsburghsportsreport.com. Bruce Sokolic, Jeff Waller, Charlie Batch, all back here in Bridgeville at Chartiers Valley High School. 56-20 the final score here tonight. Mark Lyons, the head coach of the Central Valley Warriors, is with Sarah Servetnik. Let's send it down to her. Sarah? Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go to her in a second. Okay. Mark, congratulations. First of all, big win here tonight. But I have to go back to that first series tonight. Was there anything that they did differently that maybe you weren't expecting, or how did that happen?
You know, it's always tough when you play an option team, triple option team like that. You have to be really gap responsible. You got to play assignment defense. And, you know, if one guy is not a gap integrity, then you're caught. And they caught us a little bit early. And, you know, it's still no excuse. Chartiers executed in that first series. We didn't. But I like how our guys responded. Nobody was panicking. We knew what was coming. We just got to make sure we just shore some things up.
Yeah, Mark, and you take those moments like that where things a little rattled, you have a series like that, and you build upon it to just talk about that. You had no letdown right after that. You realize that you got over it. You're going to have those moments in games, in big games. How do you take that and build on that? Well,
you got to take every situation as a learning process, and we try to do that. You know, we have a mentality, play the next play, and that's the same thing with offensively. You know, we may not execute a route or drop something, but it's hurry up, let's go to the next play, and you see that at times from us. You know, but we still got to shore some things up from the defensive end. But all in all, I was pleased. Our young guys got some great action, and it was a complete team effort.
And that's where I was going to go with it, Coach. You talk about your young guys and being able to come in that second half and be able to execute the exact same way as what your starters were, and you have to be happy with them.
Without question. You know, you come to our practice, our young guys get every rep that the first team gets. And we try to prepare our guys for situations. Again, it's all about a growing process with our program, and anybody's involved with it, we expect you to take the game plan and run with it also.
Coach, we talk so much about offense, defense, but special teams here tonight. Let's talk about Jordan Whitehead. 2 punt returns for touchdowns. I mean, special teams obviously play a key role. You have to be very satisfied with that.
You know, we work really hard during the week on our special teams. And, you know, I think the key variable there, it's called special teams, and we have a special player that are part of that special teams in Jordan Whitehead. We can get touches with him in open space. I think you see what the result is.
All right, 2 weeks you've got, well, the game. I think a lot of people would point to West Allegheny. There's still one game in between there. You got to keep the focus there, right?
Exactly. I mean, they're high school kids. They're 15, 16, 17-year-old kids. You know, you got to keep them grounded. You got to understand about the process, about day-to-day process, you know, just getting better. And, you know, we stress that. We stress about let's take care of ourselves, look out for one another, and just keep getting better in every area. So we're not going to look ahead, but you know, obviously, when it came out in the summer, that was circled. I'm sure it was circled on West A's schedule also.
All right, Mark Lyons, the head coach at Central Valley. Congratulations, Coach. Good luck the rest of this season and into the postseason. Thanks so much for your time.
Thanks a lot, guys. Enjoy having you.
All right, that is Mark Lyons, the head coach of the Warriors. Again, congratulations to them. They're a perfect 7-0 on the season.
Again, you know, you break the season down into thirds.
Right.
They went into this third. We can't lose focus. We got to look at the task ahead. We know we got that big game hanging out there in week 9, but we got to take care of business. They came out, put the pedal to the metal, and didn't let off here tonight.
Well, we talk about the punt returns, play of the game. They all equal the same thing. Our play of the game, our Xfinity play of the game, is the second punt return by Jordan Whitehead. 70 yards on this one, and once he gets to that sideline, guys, pretty much untouched.
Well, yeah, Charlie talked about the game slowing down. He set things up beautifully. A couple stiff arms there. Give himself some separation. Great blocking all the way down the line. Everybody taking care of their man all the way. And it was, we saw it's really tough to defend that speed.
He's a special player. I mean, there's no question about it. And you can see it. I mean, and Jordan Whitehead is with us. So let's get a chance to talk to Jordan. Congratulations, Jordan. congratulations. Great game tonight.
Thank you.
Tell me about the punt returns. Let's start with those. I think on both of them, I don't know if you were really touched on either one, but take me through that second one that was our play of the game, the 70-yarder down that far sideline. Tell me about that return. What did you see there?
They do a rugby-style punt team, and I was supposed to stay on the left side of the field, knowing that he was going to probably kick it to the opposite side of the field. And my coach told me just to stay over there until it's punted. And he kicked it kind of in the middle to the left side, and it was wide open from there.
And I love the patience that you had with that, because you knew there was a middle return. You had to set up a couple blocks and get to that wall. Talk about your special teams unit by creating that wall for you to get to the end zone.
Well, in practice, we put in a wall left because they rugby to the right, so all the players are on the right side of the field. So why not come back to the left side of the field? We had at least 6-7 blockers on the left side, set up a wall, and I think I just got touched once, and I was as soon as I caught it.
Yeah, Jordan, you don't get a lot of touches in a game if you look at the numbers you put up, but you make the most of each opportunity when you get the ball. I guess you got to attribute that to the guys up front that are doing their job for you, and the way that your whole team creates some real lanes and separation in defenses that gives you those lanes to come up with those big plays.
Right. It's all set up for every play we have is set up for the lineman to block, and we have the easy job to do. The linemen have the hard job. We just have to follow the blocking scheme and make our way to the end zone.
And I'm sorry. And I know you have one goal in mind, and that's win a state championship. Right. You came up short last year. How important is it to stay focused each and every week?
It's really important because everybody knows we play West Day week 9, but we still have to get through this week coming up, and then worry about West Day, and then after that, focus each playoff game, each playoff week, just one week at a time, because you can't look ahead.
All right, Jordan Whitehead. Jordan, again, congratulations. Again, congratulations on your decision to head to the University of Pittsburgh. I know you're going to go early. Again, best of luck to you the rest of this season and obviously into the postseason as well.
Thank you.
All right, that is Jordan Whitehead, senior. Pretty much does it all. You see him run the football. We saw him on special teams, guys. But he's going to college to Pitt to play in the defensive secondary. He's a special defensive player, just a good all-around athlete, obviously.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see big things from him because, I mean, his focus he brings to the game. He understands the system and his vision we've talked about that he has. And defensively, he's just everywhere. Got great closing speed. And the fact that, he takes good angles every time. The same angles he takes in running the ball, he takes those defensively to the ball to make tackles. So he's the double threat.
And he did. He came out of the middle, and you mentioned him, Troy Polamalu whenever he was able to make that collision. But one thing I like about this team, it's one thing to hear about them, but when you watch them, this team is very good. They're a dangerous football team, but not just Jordan. You're talking overall team goals for what they're trying to accomplish. And really, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in this WPI.
Very, very tough to defend. I mean, you look at all the weapons, you look at the speed and the efficiency that they execute. Very, very tough team to defend.
All right, as we get ready to wrap things up, Jeff, final thoughts.
I think, looking at both teams here, we've talked about Central Valley. We know what their mission is. We talked about that coming into the game. Charlie, you mentioned it, get back to state playoffs. I thought for Chartiers Valley, they did what they wanted to do tonight. They were able to, they got a touchdown, got some momentum early. Unfortunately, they weren't able to build on that. But they did those building blocks. And I thought that the fact that they were able to run multiple offenses, a lot of people got a lot of experience tonight, and I think that's going to serve them well, not only through the rest of the season, they try to get in the playoffs, but in the years forging ahead.
And that's it. And one thing I've noticed about this team, they're a very disciplined team. You didn't see a lot of pre- and post-snap penalties from this team. And in order to be a very good team, you can't beat yourselves, and that's something that they were able to do today. Well,
that will do it for us here at Chartiers Valley High School. We certainly hope you enjoyed it. This AAA Parkway Conference Showdown as the Central Valley Warriors roll to the victory here tonight on a homecoming night at Chartiers Valley. Again, thanks so much for watching. You've been enjoying Xfinity High School Football Game of the Week.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with Denise Pickup, and she's our Panera fan of the game, huge Franklin fan. And tell us a little bit about yourself, Denise.
My name's Denise, and I'm a huge Franklin fan. I've been coming to games for 4 years, haven't missed one away game in the 4 years. I love watching all the boys play. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
And also, you're the president of the Booster Club, correct?
Yes, I'm the president of the Franklin Regional Football Boosters.
Congratulations. Thank you for being our fan of the game.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Back up to you.
All right.